All right, this is going to be my last Wyvern drawings, unless I get more cards to give away at some point for some reason. If something like that happens, I'll do more. But barring that, this is it. I'm going to be giving away everything here that you see. In addition, I'm going to be giving, unless you don't want them, I'm going to be giving to everyone who left a comment, and there are 13 of you, approximately 160 to 170 Wyvern cards. I've put them all in piles. They're about this big. Plus these 80 Phoenix cards will be interspersed or put on the top of them, like 5 to 10. Each person will get like 5 to 10 Phoenix cards. Everything here is Premier Limited or Kingdom, mostly commons. There are some uncommons in there. There's plenty of commons here. First things first, though. The 13 people who have left comments on my last two videos, some of you now, this is the first time I'm seeing you. I'm sure I've seen this name before, the Scrub Sepian. I don't know your mailing address. Maybe you've sent it to me. I don't know. But Live Icon, Boycott Breathing, the CCG Museum, and Brandon Van Curler, you all need to PM me your address on Messenger. Okay? You can find my name, this video, in the Wyvern Facebook page. Click on my name, send me a message, give me your address. Well, let's put it this way. Everyone's going to win something, and you're going to get 160, 170 cards. There will be duplicates in the 160, 170-ish cards that you will be getting. I won't send them if you don't want them. And if that happens, I will disperse them amongst the piles, and there'll be 180, 190, 200 for everybody. If only 4 people want them, it's going to be like, 500 cards each or something like that. But there are some good cards in there, I assure you. Golden Apples, Fountains of Youth, Uncommons, but not a lot. Not a lot. But there might be 4 copies of certain cards. And there will be mostly commons. But they're free, and you don't have to pay for shipping. So you might as well take them, right? They're free. But if you don't want them, just tell me that. When you email me or just in the comments of this video, just say, yeah, don't bother with the free cards. I'll just take the cards I won. I have 13 lots here. You can see 12. There's 6 on top and 6 on bottom. And then there's this pile over here, which is, there are no rares in these 2 piles. I'm going to go over them right now. So this is going to be a little bit of a long video. So I've made some adjustments to these cards. So the first lot, we're going to go right down the line, and we're going to roll for each one. So this is what's in the first lot. Just going to let you see them. And then on the back, every one of these has cards on the back. These are going to be Phoenix or Chameleon. Not all, like that one right there. And there's a Chameleon card. Then this one will be, they're not all exactly the same as far as in the number of cards. They're close. Like these are 6. In this case, you're getting 6 rares. And then on the back, you're getting a couple of Chameleons and Phoenix cards. And then usually there's 1 Chameleon card. One, I think there was 2 in that one. So here we've got 6 again. All right. And then on the back, we have the following cards and 1 Chameleon. Now this one, there's only 4. I showed you this last video. So you get these 4 rares, which by itself is amazing, but you also get 4 Chameleon cards. Okay? You're going to get those 2. So someone's going to win this, and everyone is going to win 1. There's 13 of you. I've got 13 drawings. You're all going to win something. The question is, which one will I roll determines which one you win. So this is 1, and there's 4 Chameleons on the back. 4 Chameleon cards. All right. This next one is a treasure lot, but the first 2 are the most important. Aaron's Rod and Frey. 2 copies of Aaron's Rod, 2 copies of Frey. If you don't know, you don't know. If you know, you know. So we got 4 copies. Everything's the same on the back, every one. 4 Magic Potion, 4 Secret Treasure, 4 Pearl, 4 Fountain of Youth, and 4 Mansion in the Sky. That is all going to one person. Now that's not the most valuable one. The most valuable ones are probably over here, or this one right here with all the chameleon. But these are all valuable. They're all good. So here's the next one. There's 6. There's all the rares. And then on the back, we've got, I think, Phoenix, Kingdom, Limited, Kingdom, Kingdom. So no chameleon here. Yeah, I could take one that has 2 chameleon and put it there. I didn't. No big deal. You get what you get, right? So here's a nice lot of rares. Some really nice cards there. And on the back, we've got Phoenix again. Badger, all Phoenix. And Nectar, of course, is phenomenal. This is kind of a Subterranean theme, not entirely, but we've got Subterranean Treasure, Subterranean Gold Mine, 2 Giant Ants, and a Medea spell just thrown in there. And on the back, we have these cards, all from Phoenix. Oh, no, and Stranglehold. That's a rare. So you get a bonus rare there. Ooh, a bonus. All right, 2 terrain lots. I showed you these in the last video. Everything is the same on the back. 2 Abbey, 2 Cliff, 2 Mountains, 2 Clouds. I'm just going to go through them. So there's 4 of those. There's 4 Stream, 4 Vines, and 4 Walls. It's a nice set of terrains. And then these are all either killer terrains or some kind of thing like Trap, Subterranean Lairs, Forest Fire, dangerous terrains. And they're all the same on the back. So there's 4 pits, 4 swamp holes. All right. This one has no, I don't think there's any rares here, but you've got Delve. These are all scouts. Not all. They're not all scouts. I'm sorry. Those are scouts. Then we have Sea Crops, Mount Chung, Lotan, and Ladley Worm. And on the back, we have Lindworm, Dragonelle, Vitra, Azidahaka, and then 4 more scouts. Ignore the numbers on the cards. That's something I was doing when I was pricing. I'm just using them. They don't mean anything. And this last set, there's too many to make top loaders for. 4 copies. Golden Apple, Knight, Meteor Shower, Marduk, Help, Possession Spell, Battle Chaos. I don't know why I threw that in. Beowulf, all the Dragon Slayers, Sigurd, Lancelot, Cadmus, Thor, St. George. I just did this for fun. Hercules, Marina, Dwarven Army, all the strength modifiers, Fire Breathing, Magical Sword, Fire Bolt, Fireball, and Armor. Okay, so that's the last one. That'll be whoever's number 13. We won't have to roll for you. It'll just be whoever didn't win anything. That's what you get, kind of like a concession prize. So I'm just going to roll how to do a D13. Sheesh. Well, let me think about this for a second. Okay, I'm going to roll a D8 and a D6. So it'll be 1 to 8 will be 1, 2, 3. And 9 to 16 will be 4, 5, 6. And we will ignore 14, 15, 16. We'll just re-roll. It's the only way I can figure to do this where it's even for everyone. Everyone has the exact same chance to win. Can't be doing like a D8 and a D6. It just doesn't really work out right. All right. I don't think there's anything else that I need to tell you. Oh, yeah, I won't be doing any more Wyvern drawings, like I already said, unless I come across a bunch of cards to give away. But I do have other things that I will... that I am going to do a drawing for next week. I will show those after we do this. I'll show you the things so that if you want in, everyone who leaves a comment on this video will be in those drawings. They're not these cards. They're other stuff that I have here that I want to just give away. Some of you will like them probably. Some of you won't care. But, you know, when it's free, why not leave a comment anyway? But if you don't want them and you are leaving a comment for another reason, you can just say, I don't want to be in that drawing. Something to that effect. Okay? All right. We're going to get this all set up here. All right, let's see who wins the first one. That would be with yellow on top. So that's 9. So that is Pepper Butter Chunks. You've won number 1. All right, the one with Steel Strength. Going to do that for the purpose of the video. When if I watch back and want to know who won what, just want to make sure or something like that. And we have number 4. Oh look, Bill Halsey. Well, you're all going to win, so it's not surprising. But of course, you've already won, Bill. He's won like 4 weeks in a row, and I know that this one he's going to win regardless. But he's already won just 2 rolls. That's what I'm pointing out here. So that would be number 11, Gig Salo. You will win the one with Medea's spell on top. Number 3. That's Gig Salo's an L5R player. He's interested in this game, so I'm sure you'll want the 160, 70 odd cards that I'll send you. Possibly more. That's number 4. We've already done. Bill, you got to stop winning. Can you just stop winning, Bill, please? All right, 12. The CCG Museum. So that's number 4, which is the one with red. The off-centered red is a little. Actually, he's not that badly off-center, is he? He's pretty close, actually. Yeah, not bad. And the 4 chameleon cards. And please, I need your shipping address. You gotta email me your. Not email me. You have to PM me on Messenger your shipping address. All of you guys. All of you with the X's. I need them. I've had every week somebody win, and I don't have their address, and I have all these extras, and I'm just going to end up giving them away if nobody responds this week. I'm just going to mail them to somebody randomly or something. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do. But I've got L5R stuff and Wyvern stuff. So that's 9. We've already done Pepper Butter Chunks. By the way, this one is for Shapeshifter. Who's going to win it? That's a re-roll, right? 14. Yeah. Number 2, Jason Matz. You win Shapeshifter 1. So that's 5. All right, number 6, the treasure lot with Aaron's Rod and Frey was going to. That's 15. Reroll 14, 15, and 16. 11. That's Gig Salo. Okay, can't do that. Guess you weren't sure. Yeah, it's going to be hard to do this. I may have to redo the dice. May have to reconfigure this at some point. Maybe I'll break this down to a different way, because that's 14. Okay, one more roll. And that's 12. Okay. Okay, to save time, I've made a new table. Slimy is 1, Insomaniac, whatever you are, now is 2, Baron 3, Weeble 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and the rest have already won something. And I know this is probably doesn't really matter. I probably should just give everybody one thing, but I'd rather roll to see what you get. Let fate determine which one you get. All right, number 5, Live Icon. So you won, jeez, I'm getting all confused here. All right, we did 5. So you won the treasures. I'm going to have to rewatch this back and make sure I did this right before I do anything. All right, so you won number 6. Okay, there we go. All right, next one. With Behemoth. Number 2, that is Insomniac. You won number 7. Okay, the one with Ravens goes to 7, the Scrub Sepian. So you won number 8. Please message me your address, even though I think you did before. I don't have it on my list for some reason. All right, next. probably going to redo this again at this point. Well, as long as it keeps coming up different, we won't. Weeblewom, you won the giant ants grouping. That is number 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's correct. Okay. Keep going, I guess. Let's see if I can keep rolling someone different. Number 6. Boycott. Boycott breathing. You won number 10. That would be the terrains. The first set of terrains. The second set of terrains goes to number 3. Wow, we just keep rolling different dice. Good. That's 11. So you won the ones with all the killer terrains and the traps and the forest fire and all that stuff. All right. 2 to go. Who are we down to? We're down to Slimy and why am I blank? Brandon. Is it down to those 2? I'm just double checking here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one goes to Slimy. 5, 6, 7, 8. It goes to Brandon. Here we go. 2. Slimy. You get it. 12. That means 13. The 4 copies of all those cards goes to you, Brandon. That is 13. And that's it. Okay. Hold on. let me gather myself here. Okay, this is what I'm going to be giving away next week. Everyone who leaves a comment on this video, and if I make a second video to try to get more comments, I will. I might make a second video saying, I don't know. I don't think so. We'll just go with this video for now. This is a World of Warcraft thing. Let me see if I can open these up so you can see what's in them. We got into this game for a little while and played it for a little while. I forget. Yeah. So it's a box. It was like, I think these sold for like $25. It's we played it for a little while. It was cool, but I don't know why we stopped. I don't really remember, but we played a lot of games. So So I'll be giving away that one. This one, let me make sure these all have stuff inside of them. I'm sure they do. Yeah, that one's fine. That one's got stuff in it. They have to be in here. There's no reason these things wouldn't be in here. Yeah, this one's fine too. Okay. So those, and these are all Game of Thrones cards over here. These 2 piles of cards, Game of Thrones. So if you would like them, I will give them away free to a random winner. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drawings I'm going to have next week. This is a starter deck for the Versus system Batman with some loose cards added, plus all this other stuff, because I don't know what a lot of it is. This card I think is worth like $1 or $2. That's about it. And there's just loose stuff here. I'm just going to include all of it. I know this is to a game. You're just going to get everything here. This, all these cards. The whole thing. I could make this a separate lot, but I don't think this would even be worth doing. So I'm just going to put it all together. Unless multiples of you say, no, do 2 different ones. Do this one and do this as one. If 2 or more people tell me that, I'll make it 7 drawings. Otherwise, this is going to be 1 drawing. The last one, our baseball. This was a fun game. We really liked. We played it a little bit. Showdown. It's called Showdown. Let me see if I can show you the cards here. And it was a very neat game, and I don't know if it's being played much at all today. It's very cool though. And I'm not playing it, so let me give it to somebody who wants it. There's a decent amount of cards here to get started. You got all that and all this, so bad call, rally cap, and full windup. It's a card game where you play baseball, and we tried it once or twice and liked it. We thought it was really neat. It reminded me a little bit of remember the old spinner game where you'd spin, you'd put your player on the spinny thing, and then you'd spin the spinner, and whatever he got, I had the Babe Ruth struck out a lot and hit a home run a lot. That was a phenomenal game. I forget what that's called, Stratocat or Stratocaster. I forget. I don't even remember the name of the game, but we played the hell out of that as kids. Loved that game, especially since I had all the old timers. That was a just awesome thing to do. All right, that's it, I think. So no more drawings. If you don't send me your address, you won't get anything. And then I'm going to end up giving them away to someone next week. I'll just randomly pick somebody who wants the cards that are left over. You can leave a comment and say, I'll take anything left over. You can say that in the comments, because I can't. This happens every week, and I don't understand why people leave a comment on a video saying, yeah, I want to be in the drawing, and then you win and you don't even check to see if you won. I'm so confused by that, unless somebody was like out of town. But this has happened every week for the last like 5 weeks, and it's just bizarre to me. I still have L5R cards and Wyvern cards waiting, and I'm just going to give them away or keep them. But I might keep the Wyvern cards because I'm still playing that game. The L5R cards, I'm hoping to start playing, but I don't need the other cards. I'm just keeping what I want, and I just need players. I'm in Chicago. You want to play card games? Wyvern, L5R. I'm willing to play other games too if you've got the cards. I've played Doomtown, Magi Nation. We played a little Lord of the Rings, Magic, Pokemon, 7th Sea, Harry Potter. I've played all those games. And I've given away all of those cards. Well, given away or sold all of those cards, traded, a combination of things. But I've kept my L5R decks. I've got about 16, 17 decks. I've got 40 plus Wyvern decks and 40 plus starter decks that are decent starter decks. So that's it. But I don't have any of this other stuff. That's why I'd rather give it to someone who will use it. So should these be one drawing or two drawings, two separate drawings? You tell me. If no one tells me, this is going to be one drawing for both of these things right here. And this is, this goes for like 10, 15 bucks on eBay, I think, something like that. I don't think anything's missing from that deck. I mean, it's open, so I can reach in, but I don't think anything's missing. And I know that card, that Batman, is not worth a lot of money. It's worth like maybe $2 or something. All right. Hope you all enjoyed this. For collectors, I hope you enjoy getting these cards, whether you are adding to your collection or using them as trade to get what you want. I mean, they're always valuable in that sense. And obviously, players want cards. I know players want cards because I wanted cards. But eventually you get more cards than you need, and you just give them away to people, or you find other players, and you've got extra cards to give out. So it always works out, no matter how you look at it. And I think that's it. It's just hard. I'm not sure how to say to sign off. I'll talk to you all when I talk to you. Bye-bye.